let's take a look at the AMD GPU announcements. And I am really excited to see what they have to offer. And I have my cash ready, okay? I'm not an NVIDIA fanboy. I have an NVIDIA GPU basically because of DLSS. So what I am really expecting from AMD is not only a fast GPU, of course it's gonna be fast. I have to get FSR 3.0, and it has to be hardware accelerated. It has to beat DLSS. It has to. Otherwise, I'm not getting an AMD GPU. Sorry. So features. That's what I'm looking for. What do you have for me? Does AMD have a motion interpolation like upscaling, like the frame generation from NVIDIA? That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. She's extremely smart, I'm sure, but she doesn't have the punch that Jensen has. The more GPUs you buy, the more you save, and all the marketing strategies. That I like it a lot. Jensen, I'm a big fan of Jensen, but I don't care. I care about the GPU. So at the end of the day, that's what matters. I'm going to raise the volume.
AMD technology is truly everywhere, touching the lives of billions of people.
I have an AMD CPU. I have a 5800X3D, so I consider their CPUs to be tremendous. Tremendous. Actually, right now, if you're thinking in getting the best of the best, I would strongly suggest you to wait for the 7800X3D. That's going to be a beast. A beast. My 5800X3D is just amazing. I can almost in every single game, I can lock the frame rate to 100 frames and use black frame insertion on this LGC1. And a lot of them, I can do 120. So a CPU is very important for that. But let's see what they have for the graphics.
Now, just a minute about gaming, right? We all love gaming. Gaming is really in AMD's DNA. And
she doesn't play.
2025,
she doesn't look like somebody who plays a lot of games, of course.
And our goal is really to push the limits of gaming innovation to really provide the best solutions across the board together with
have the cash ready.
Partners. So whether you're talking about developers creating new games and experiences, or you're talking about the companies that are serving the content, or you're playing your games on your devices, or you're a streamer that are really trying to stream those experiences to other gamers, our mission is to bring you the best experience possible for all of your gaming platforms. Now, Ryzen processors and Radeon graphics are really at the heart of all of the world's most popular gaming devices, including the top gaming PC OEMs systems, cloud gaming services, Sony PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Valve Steam Deck. We're also bringing gaming to automotive with the newest generation of Teslas. And of course, for all of the folks out there who are building
it's very shiny
love the DIY
necklace.
For all the PCs that you build. Now, when you think about that,
money.
Why is gaming so important to AMD?
She's
It's
nervous.
really all about pushing the envelope on innovation.
She's nervous.
Just over a month ago, we launched our next generation desktop PC processor, the Ryzen 7000 series, which is really the most advanced processors for gamers and creators. And the response has been really incredible. We have leadership performance.
It hasn't. Actually, their CPUs are bombing.
And it's all enabled by our new Zen 4 core in 5 nanometer. Now, with Ryzen
Zen 4 is not selling very well.
The next generation AM5 desktop platform, which has all of the latest I/O, and we're committing to delivering socket longevity on that through 2025 and beyond.
That's huge.
Lots of future upgrades.
That's huge.
And we also know
I upgraded from a 2700 Ryzen 7 to a 5800 X3D. Huge.
Fantastic choice for gaming.
Huge upgrade. The 5800 X3D.
It's all about the
Huge.
next generation of Radeon graphics and how we deliver the future of gaming with the world's most advanced graphics architecture.
Get it ready.
RDNA 3.
Get the cash ready.
So let me start and tell you a little bit about RDNA 3.
Yes.
We really set truly ambitious goals for RDNA 3. And as you know,
Performance per watt.
For what we're doing is it's all about.
That's what they're going to beat NVIDIA on. Performance per watt.
That we continue to innovate around performance per watt leadership.
Yeah.
Enable all of the gamer.
So they're not gonna be faster than NVIDIA.
Performance, but at a reasonable power.
Yeah, they are. They are not going to beat NVIDIA.
Raise the bar in performance to support the next generation of 4K gaming and beyond, and really recognize that there are a lot of faster and higher resolution displays.
Yes.
And then finally, we also look at it as not just about the chip and not just about the card, but really what is the gaming experience we can bring.
Features.
And that means new AMD software features.
Exactly.
Platform technologies.
Yes.
And really end-to-end solutions.
Yes.
CPUs and GPUs and software.
Motion interpolation. Give me that.
So there's a lot of innovation in RDNA 3, and we'll tell you all about it.
Upscaling and motion interpolation.
Now,
that's what I want.
Said about our new chiplet design. So let me
chiplet design. That's huge. That's going to reduce
this is
cost.
The world's first chiplet gaming GPU. Now, why did we use chiplets? Chiplets really allow us to use a modular approach to optimize the performance and efficiency of the overall design. And
Great
so with
idea.
Our chiplets, like we've done on the CPU side, on the GPU side, we're mixing and matching the right technology for each function. Now, the graphics compute die is a high-performance 5nm technology design, and it contains all of the high-performance compute in the GPU. That includes the shaders, the display engine, and a brand new media engine as well. And then the other die is a memory cache die, and it's in 6nm process technology. It includes the memory subsystem that features the GDDR6 controllers, as well as up to 96 megabytes of infinity cache. And as a result, we have just an incredible capability with more than 61 teraflops of compute. By the way, do you guys think you need 61 teraflops of compute?
Holy crap.
We also have the world's fastest chiplet interconnect to enable 5.3 terabytes per second of peak bandwidth. That allows us to unlock the full potential of 24 gigabytes of GDDR6. So altogether, when you put that together, we have 58 billion transistors in this design.
Wow,
which gives us just an incredible amount of gaming performance.
Holy crap. So basically 2 GPUs, one is 5nm, the other one is 6nm to control the memory and Infinity Fabric. That is this fast.
For the very first time, our newest chiplet gaming GPU.
Show me that bad boy. Just the chip. I want to see the bad boy. So it's basically 2 GPUs inside that, 2 chiplets.
This may be my favorite part of my job, I think.
Just to show that.
Alright, so look, as I said earlier, we set very ambitious goals for RDNA 3, especially around energy efficiency.
Tell me the features.
And I'm pleased to say that we actually exceeded our goals. So our engineers did a fantastic job, and we made great improvements between RDNA 1 and RDNA 2. And with RDNA 3, we actually achieved a 54% gen-over-gen improvement in performance per watt. And when you put all of that together,
54?
What really matters, we're about building the best products for you.
That's beating
today,
the 4090.
I'm really proud that we're going to announce our first 2 RDNA 3 graphics cards.
Radeon
RX.
54% more performance is beating the 4090.
The Radeon RX 7900 XTX with 24 gigabytes of GDDR6 and the 7900 XT with 20 gigabytes. So you can imagine these are just incredible gaming cards. So now I'm going to turn it over to Sam, Scott, and Frank that are going to take you through all of the exciting product details.
Give me the features, because rasterized performance, that's beating the 4090. Double the 6900 X3 is beating the 4090, for sure.
Well, as she said, with RDNA 3, our vision was to engineer the most advanced 4K and 8K gaming platform for gamers and creators, containing the features, performance, and efficiency.
Yeah, I'm not getting something right. That's too much.
To achieve this vision, we have brought unprecedented innovation to all aspects of the design. Now, it's my privilege to hit on a few of those highlights.
I like that guy.
The first and
very
most
smart
innovation is that we have leveraged
he's reading.
expertise
Don't like that.
honed on our Ryzen and EPYC lines to bring chiplet architecture to GPUs. The
So
magic of chiplet design is being able to use the right technology for the right job. So
it's
we
really.
created two very different chiplets connected with high bandwidth.
The problem is going to be that
specific
connectivity.
graphics.
The Infinity Fabric
Graphics
had some
design
issues
spin that
at the
precious
beginning
5 nanometer silicon
on the CPUs.
where it matters, in the core GPU engine, where all the computation occurs to enable great performance and performance per watt.
And then for the
that
memory
small
controller,
memory cache die, we use
memory
the
cache.
6 nanometer technology to implement the GDDR6 memory interfaces and our second generation Infinity Cache.
that also means that the
These
VRAM doesn't have to be that
powerful
fast.
MCDs feature a second generation Infinity Cache, each connected to 64 bits of high-speed GDDR6 memory, combined to up to a width of 384 bits. We tuned this
384.
Infinity Cache to enable better data reuse with less capacity to accomplish several things for us. With the high hit rates, it directly sources most of the memory requests, and this delivers data to the engine in less time and uses less power than going out.
Less power. So they are.
With our high bandwidth Infinity Fabric chiplet interconnect, we've increased the peak bandwidth from our RDNA 2 implementation by an astonishing 2.7 times. And that's where that 5.3 terabytes per second number you just heard comes from.
What I don't
These
understand.
support the gaming at the highest resolution.
I don't understand why they are
So now I want to
emphasizing
click down into that graphics compute die.
less power,
which
less
built
power
around our new RDNA
if
3
they are
compute
beating
units,
NVIDIA.
Where we've continued with our area efficient unified architecture that shares resources between rendering, AI, and ray tracing.
If they are beating NVIDIA, why are they emphasizing so much less power, more efficient? Why? If they are best, why? That means that they are not faster.
Refresh rates for high resolution gaming.
They
All
cannot.
of the latest media formats are in there with our media and display engines. Now to the core of the engine, which is the new unified RDNA 3 compute unit, specifically optimized for high resolution gaming. The key word here is unified, which means we have a tightly integrated unit which shares resources to deliver the most power and area efficient performance. We've tuned it to provide the right blend of flexible, highly efficient stream processing, additional AI acceleration capabilities, and greatly enhanced ray tracing acceleration. All of
Greatly
this is
enhanced.
fed by a general purpose register file with 50% more capacity than the RDNA 2 design, which boosts the performance of all the functions. To deliver this well-rounded feature set, we've leveraged 5 nanometer to the fullest to pack 54% more transistors in less area, increasing our density by 165%.
Really don't care about ray tracing a lot for now. Don't
It's a
care.
lot of transistors.
Upscaling
And as every chip designer knows,
AI,
smaller
upscaling,
is faster
and motion
and more
interpolation.
power efficient. And so this enables RDNA 3 to deliver even a better gaming experience. Now, looking at the stream processors, we took a huge step in RDNA 3 by going to dual issue Wave 32 units. This enables us to better utilize the data paths by issuing 2 different instructions down each 32-lane SIMD, or we can use them in parallel like we did in RDNA 2. We can issue different integer or floating point operations down each SIMD data path, mixing and matching based on the workload.
They are going very in depth.
Net result
A
is
lot more than
faster frame
NVIDIA.
render times for higher FPS from better utilization of all the functions in the compute unit. It handles now 2 times more instructions per clock.
Whew.
So we have also greatly enhanced the RDNA AI acceleration. And AI, of course, enables a host of capabilities that are growing in importance to the community.
It's
And we've
upscaling.
increased the AI throughput for
Yes.
commonly used math functions, which, while integrating these tightly within our unified compute unit. These share the same register files, caches, and instruction scheduling as the stream processors. And the enhancements provide up to a 2.7x increase in AI performance in the most area and power efficient way possible, setting RDNA 3 up to exploit the current and future uses of AI.
Oh, that means they don't
Final
have the
enhancement
features ready.
extension to our compute unit is the ray tracing acceleration,
Don't care.
which is built on new instructions
Don't care.
in the shader and
Not
support
for now.
XR ray flags,
Doesn't
and
matter.
many improvements for ray box sorting and traversal. Amplifying all of this is the ability to enable more rays in flight with that 50% larger general purpose register file that I mentioned before, combined with larger L0 and L1 caches to back it up.
50% more ray
These
tracing,
improvements
that's
provide
slower than
compelling
NVIDIA.
gains for ray trace gaming content with up to 50% more performance per compute unit.
Yeah.
Next, I want to introduce you to our Radiance display engine, featuring the industry's first DisplayPort 2.1 and a high-performance gaming graphics card.
Wow. Obliterating NVIDIA on that part. Obliterating
This
NVIDIA.
DisplayPort
Doesn't even have DisplayPort 2.
480 hertz refresh rates at 4K resolution,
Woo!
up to 165
That's huge.
at 8K.
That is
The
huge.
12 color bits per channel enables an incredible 68 billion
That is
colors
huge.
for amazingly realistic images.
So that means no
And with
display
this latest
compression.
bandwidth of up now to
unnecessary.
4 gigabits per second, we have doubled that bandwidth per port over RDNA 2. And this supports the unprecedentedly high refresh rates at the highest resolutions.
The 4090 cannot do
In
that.
support of the latest media formats and standards, we have a new dual media engine. And
The
it supports
4090 requires
true
display
simultaneous
stream
encode
compression, I
encode
think is the name
speeds
of that.
up to
Because it doesn't
8K
support display
or
2.0.
ADC and ATDC. It supports AV1 encode.
That's
and
huge,
decode,
man.
while also
I'm liking
leveraging
that.
AI enhancements to improve video encoding and conference quality. And by greatly increasing the frequency inside the media engine, we delivered up to 8x the performance versus RDNA 2.
So that's for
reducing
streaming, I
export
think.
times almost in half.
That stuff is for streaming, I think.
So now a bit more about clock speeds. These are obviously critical to
3
performance, and most workloads
3.
that we have found and analyzed are actually more limited by the front-end work distribution and command processing than by our high-performance shader engines.
2.7.
So we recognize that we could utilize higher frequencies in a smarter, more power-efficient way
2.7.
by using our new to RDNA 3 decoupled shader engine frequencies to run only the front end at a typical 2.5 gigahertz, while the shaders operate at a more efficient 2.3 gigahertz,
Ah.
which is still 15% higher than RDNA 2 at launch.
Also, they are not
With this
beating
sort of
the
advanced
frequency
power
NVIDIA.
management, we deliver the maximum frames per second while also saving up to 25% power. This contributes to our remarkable 54% product level performance per watt.
So that means that's why.
With the higher frequency and the new dual issue RDNA 3 compute units, we enable a 2.7x leap in raw compute power.
That's why they are insisting on, oh, we are doing, efficiency, because they don't have the clock speed
Well,
advantage
putting it
over
all together,
NVIDIA.
We have delivered on our vision by inventing the world's first chiplet-based gaming GPU, enabling the optimal use of 5 nanometer technology, delivering 15% higher frequencies at 54% better power efficiency. Our advanced chiplet interconnect provides an amazing 2.7x leap in
I'm liking
bandwidth
this.
to feed that 60 plus teraflop engine.
Liking that.
The new unified RDNA 3 compute units have twice the instructions per clock, enabling them to fully utilize our data paths and provide incredibly high performance for rendering, ray tracing, and AI applications in the most power and area efficient way.
I'm
We
liking
connect
it.
this rendering horsepower to the industry's first GPU DisplayPort 2.1
Oof.
to support massive refresh rates
Massive.
and include
Huge.
the encode and decode for all the latest media.
Like it.
standards.
I like it.
The result is what we set out to achieve, the most advanced GPU optimized for gamers and creators.
Yes. I like it, man.
Now I'd like to hand it over to Scott. Who will
Not that
tell
it
you
matters
more
a lot.
about
So,
this incredible product.
Display stream compression is what it's called. So right now, if you don't have display 2.0 or 2.1, they're actually going 2.1. So with the 4090 to get 240 hertz 4K, you need display stream compression, which it doesn't matter because you cannot really see the difference or you cannot see any degradation on the picture quality. But this is better for sure, and I'd much rather have this.
But I can't be more proud of what they've been able to create for you.
I like
Great
this.
for us, and it's going to be a great time. So, now I know what you want to see.
Yes.
Performance, price, and availability. Is that right? Do you want to see that?
No, I want to see upscaling.
Sounds
upscaling.
good, but you're gonna have to stay for a little bit to get availability and price. But I'll show you performance. I'll show you some performance. So today, 4K sets the standard where
Yes.
enthusiast GPUs are measured.
Yes.
According to IDC, in the last 5 years, there's three
Ready.
times increase in shipments of 4K monitors. And the Radeon RX
LGC
7900 XTX is going to be the perfect card to power your games at 4K.
Yes.
In pure rendering, the 7900 XTX is up to 1.7 times faster than our previous generation flagship GPU. And in ray tracing, we are seeing up to 1.6 times more performance in native 4K. What do you think?
Well, this is gigantic. By the way, on Call of Duty, the
Now that you've
NVIDIA
seen the
GPUs
performance,
are
allow me to introduce
a lot
the
faster
Radeon RX
than
7900 XTX.
NVIDIA. A lot faster on Call of Duty right now. A lot faster.
Take a good look. We've spent a lot of time.
Wow, it's so
optimizing this card,
small.
but more importantly, making sure that you're going to be proud when you put it into your rig.
That is so
Absolutely
small.
fantastic. This gaming card is built to provide exciting performance in 4K resolution and beyond.
That is so
RDNA
small, man.
3-based GPUs are like no other. It features 96 unified RDNA 3
2.5 slot.
running at 2.3 gigahertz game clock, and it comes with 24 gigabytes of GDDR6 with 384 bits.
That's a good thing if it's
This
smaller.
card is future ready with AV1 encode and decode for streaming and video export, and it has the latest DisplayPort 2.1 technology
Huge.
for up to 4K,
Huge.
180 frames per second, or 8K, 165 frames per second.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
All, ladies and gentlemen, with a board power of just 355 watts.
Oh.
The XTX.
That's huge, man, because I have a 750 watts power supply
Today,
right now.
we are also announcing the Radeon RX 7900 XT, a massive leap in performance over the last generation.
300.
It features 84 unified compute
Amazing.
units running at a game clock of 2 gigahertz and comes with 20 gigabytes of 320-bit GDDR6 memory with the same support for AV1 and DisplayPort 2.1. The
Huge.
7900 series gaming cards are industry leaders in performance.
2.5. I told you,
There's no need to
2.5
rebuild
slot.
your desktop, no need to upgrade your case, and there's no need for a new
Power supply. That's what I was saying. So basically, my 750 watt power supply is driving right now.
As easy as pulling out your old card and putting it in.
It's driving right now the 3080, which is
Previous
350
generation
watts,
enthusiast GPUs,
and actually goes up to
they were
380
recently launched by our competitor,
watts.
only support DisplayPort 1.4. Gamers who purchase these graphics cards will see limited frame rates. But with the
Oh,
RX 7900 series of GPUs, it
Throwing
will allow
punches to
you actually
NVIDIA.
see the frames you are paying for
woo!
when you upgrade to a DisplayPort 2.0.
Oh,
If you are paying that much money for a brand
Yeah.
new gaming card, you should demand a GPU that will allow you to game into the future. And only the
oh,
7900 series can give you that.
Yeah.
And starting in early 2023, an incredible new generation of displays at a range of resolutions from leading display vendors will start rolling out to gamers.
that was a
Including
low
the sneak
blow
peek
to
reference
NVIDIA.
Samsung, the brand new Odyssey Neo G9, expected to be the first DisplayPort 2.1 8K. I'll say that again.
120.
8K
120.
ultra widescreen gaming monitor ever. What do you think?
So yeah, that's 8K long, 4K wide.
More details on
I
the
believe
design
so.
specs will be unveiled
If it's
soon
ultra
at
wide, it
CES
has to.
in January of 2023. And to power high refresh rate gaming displays both today and your future upgrades, we've developed a suite of powerful software enhancements, which includes technologies such as Fidelity FX, Super Resolution, and Smart Access Memory. Combined with
Black
our
Myth
new unified
Wukong.
RDNA 3
I'm waiting for
GPUs,
that game.
The Radeon RX 7900 series delivers the next generation of high refresh rate gaming. AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution, or FSR,
3.
technology works on all modern GPUs to provide high fidelity visuals and incredible frame rates.
Give me an
In just
upgrade on
16
that.
months, FSR will be available in 216 games, proving just how compelling open technologies are for the entire industry. Our latest update, FSR 2.2, reduces super resolution temporal ghosting, not only the artifacts on fast-moving objects, and it'll also be available in Forza Horizon 5.
That looks washed out. They don't know the HDR
Now,
settings.
1440p gaming
to
displays
lower the
with high
black
refresh
level.
rates continue to be one of the fastest growing choices for gamers. With the 7900 XTX and Apex Legends, you will be able to reach the game's hard frame rate cap of 300 frames per second.
Woo.
And in other popular titles, the 7900 XTX can push your games to its limits.
Holy.
Games like Overwatch 2 and Valorant are great examples of why DisplayPort 2.1 is so important.
Yes,
Now,
it is.
There's finally a gaming card to drive 300 to 800 frames plus frames per second gaming on ultra high refresh rate displays.
Yes, I like
4K,
it.
the 7900 XTX is the card to get.
Yes,
By
I
turning
believe
on
so.
max settings in AAA games and using FSR upscaling, you can hit triple-digit performance. It even makes playing competitive esports titles at 4K
NVIDIA
a
limits,
possibility. Hundreds
AMD.
of frames in your games at 4K resolution. Now, I'm not saying that you would, but you could play games with RX 7900 XTX that go beyond today's 8K 60 Hz limits. In Dawn of Ragnarok, the latest expansion to Ubisoft's acclaimed Assassin's Creed Valhalla, with FSR paired with the 7900 XTX, you'll be able to get 96 frames per second at a crisp 8K resolution.
Yes, and that's very, very, very demanding
It's
game.
truly incredible to see.
It runs especially well on AMD.
The RX 7900 series can power the next generation of displays like 8K ultra-wide or high refresh rate 8K displays above 60 Hz.
You sold me on
Next
it, man.
generation RDNA 3 compute units,
Just need
new
to
levels
improve
of memory bandwidth
FSR.
combined with the latest upscaling technologies deliver the performance to power these.
me see that
incredible
recording.
experiences.
Recording's still good.
A lot of gamers are excited about features like ray tracing in their games.
I don't care.
Today, I'm excited to
Not
announce
yet. Not yet.
that DirectX ray tracing is coming to one of the most popular franchises in the world, Halo Infinite by 343 Industries. Halo Infinite will now support ray trace shadows across arena and big team battle modes, and players with
That looks
AMD
washed
hardware
out.
will notice improved lighting, sharper shadows, and increased performance on RX 7000 series platforms with ray tracing acceleration.
Doesn't make any
will be available in
difference.
Season 3.
Too
So look
small of
forward
a
to graphics
difference.
settings soon.
Performance goes down the
And with the
toilet.
RDNA 3 architecture, real-time ray tracing performance has greatly improved generation over generation. In Dying Light 2, with ray tracing features turned to the max, the 7900 XTX delivers performance above 60 frames per second with FSR at 4K. Cyberpunk and
With
Hitman 3
FSR at
also
4K.
have significant performance uplifts,
So that means
giving you the
1440p.
performance you need to stay immersed.
No, a
in
little
the
bit
game.
more because FSR has the ultra high
But
quality.
today we're also announcing a technical partnership with the Callisto Protocol coming in December.
Oh.
This third-person survivor horror game, developed by Striking Distance Studios, features incredible lighting and shadow effects, along with movie-quality textures and animations to set the eerie mood in this sci-fi experience. Ray tracing is used to full effect here, with shadows, translucency, and glossy refractions coming together to capture the most subtle details that create giant leaps in realism. At 4K and higher resolution, the Radeon RX 7900 series is optimized to deliver incredible frame rates to power this experience. Now next, we are also announcing a technical partnership with Luminous Productions and their action RPG, Forspoken, launching in January. Luminous Productions has created some truly breathtaking visuals in a fully realized fantasy world.
I'm liking
Powered by
this
hybrid ray
presentation
tracing
a
for
lot more than
realistic
the
lighting
NVIDIA
and
presentation.
shadows on the characters and environments. Forspoken looks and runs incredibly fast thanks to its implementation of Fidelity FX features, including FSR, variable rate shading, ambient occlusion, and downsampler, all optimized for Radeon. We work closely with game studios to optimize for the next generation of games. At Ubisoft, Snowdrop has been in development for over a decade.
I like
and
that
is one of its
engine
most
a
important
lot.
gaming
The
engines.
Division 2 looks
This is the same engine
insane.
utilized across
Insane.
a variety of PC
So
and
good.
multi-platform titles, from Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope to Tom Clancy's Division 2.
Yeah.
By the way, one of my personal favorites.
Amazing
Long live the Bullet
looking
King.
game.
If you play the
The
game,
HDR?
there you go.
Just
Today we are
beautiful.
announcing our partnership with their next generation engine. This tech demo is beautifully rendered with
Yes.
global illumination,
Give me that.
blur reflections, and shadows in addition to other effects that the Snowdrop engine
Okay.
uses, such as
Let me
volumetric
see it.
weather effects and micro detail rendering. We've worked with Ubisoft to add a highly optimized AMD ray tracing implementation that unlocks even smarter ray processing than DXR alone can provide. With high performance ray tracing enabled on a 7900 XTX, we are getting frame rates above 80 frames per second at 4K.
Not enough, man. Not enough. I
We're
want
excited to see the Snowdrop
120.
engine
Turn off that
major
ray
upcoming
tracing. I
titles,
don't care.
including Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, Splinter Cell,
Avatar.
and Ubisoft Star Wars project.
Well, I'm waiting for that
Right?
Avatar.
Let's go, indeed.
I hope it looks
With the
amazing.
announcement of Unreal Engine 5, a lot of gamers, including myself, are excited to see what new games and experiences will be created in this popular engine. UE5 is optimized to take full advantage of our unified RDNA 3 compute units with excellent ray tracing and rasterization performance. In this UE5 sample, optimized for Radeon, we're able to hit an average of 60 frames per second at 4K with FSR2 enabled.
With FSR2.
Even with resounding success of FSR2,
That's not impressive.
We won't stop.
Sorry. That's not
I'm excited
impressive.
to show you a preview of a brand new version of Fidelity FX Super Resolution.
That's not impressive.
Appropriately
it's-
named FSR3.
It's not the GPU, it's the engine. It's not running fast enough.
FSR3 combines our best-in-class temporal super resolution technology and our new AMD Fluid Motion Frames technology to deliver more frames per second
Oh.
for games.
Yes.
Fluid Motion Frames
Give me that.
increases FPS when using very demanding settings.
Yes.
FSR3
Interpolation.
will provide up to a 2 times increase in frames per second at 4K resolution
Yes.
over FSR2. A
Yes.
significant boost across your supported games, and will be coming to PC gamers in 2023.
Oh, they don't have it ready. Man. So, I'm going to tell you what happened. They saw NVIDIA frame generation, and they said, we have to come out with that. But it's not ready. It's not ready, man.
Pipeline to build their dark sci-fi fantasy
Huge
film,
fail.
Beckoning, an Unreal
Huge
Engine
fail.
in just 4 months. Let's hear from Salva.
I was almost sold on it.
I wrote
Almost.
and directed Beckoning.
So I'm gonna end up the video. It's too long.
AMD are empowering
It's too long. The presentation is already done. I can give you my final thoughts. So basically, I was sold on the GPU like this. Like, yes, you got me. Here's my money. Take it. But the frame generation option, that AI doubling the frame rate using interpolation, it's not ready. It's not ready. You got me like this close. It's not ready. 2023. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait until 2023 and wait for the GPU to be cheaper, potentially, or have a better option, because that's huge. That's very, very important. So you have that DisplayPort 2.1. You get your OLED 240 hertz or beyond monitor. You want to push that high frame rate. The CPU is a huge limitation. You need to push high frame rate on those AAA games. You need that motion interpolation. It's mandatory, especially for HDR. It's not ready.
Are the most advanced gaming GPUs. First of all, they are easy to upgrade into your existing gaming.
Yeah, that's very
They
important.
feature industry-leading enthusiast GPU support for next generations.
You don't actually need
They
to
will
get a
deliver
new power
ultra-high
supply.
frame rates in both native and upscale games, and of course comes with up to 24 gigabytes of memory to drive the next generation of games and advanced workloads.
Man,
All of
almost.
our innovations
You almost got me.
700 XTX to deliver an incredible leap in performance of up to 1.7 times faster 4K gaming.